Okay, so a cheap mod, which would add power, small change, would be a header. So this is a stock header. You can't really tell, but there's dimples in there that are super restrictive. And this is just a heavy piece of junk. So you can swap over to something like this, which is like a quarter of the weight, and it's wide open, so there's no restrictions. And on my website, I have carburetors put down. So what a carburetor does is you take this little dealio and you just go wow, and then it's horsepower right away. So there's your choke. This is how you give it gas. That's what lets all the gas in your motor and the air, so it's kind of mixes it so it runs right. And a not so cheap mod would be a cylinder head. And it is, so what it does is it takes your air and fuel and spits it down into the the chamber. So this is the exhaust valve, or no, that's the intake valve, and there's the exhaust valve. So while your piston's pulling down, your gas valve opens. While it's coming back up, it compresses, and then this opens so to let the exhaust out. And there's spark all between that. And what you can do is you can get a head that has this is shaved off a little bit, so it has more compression, or you can get one that has a smaller chamber right here, which will help with compression. And you can get them that flow better. This head was ported by someone in Champaign that was not very professional, so it is kind of junk. Another mod you could do, which I don't have one that I can reach, is a camshaft. And a camshaft, it opens and closes these valves through push rods, which I have right here. So what happens is there's a lifter that sits on the cam, and it hits a lope and it pushes this up and down, which hits a rocker and pushes these open and closed. So that's a big horsepower gain, and that's cheap. So that's about all I got. So yeah.